I kind of broke this. What? Hello everyone, J-Spooks here, and welcome back to Freja. So, this is my first official video back from the hospital, from C-section, having kid, being with kid for a couple of months just to get kind of acclimated. So it is great to be back. I can't wait to talk about everything I experienced. And I don't remember much about this game. I was doing my editing and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about it. But post-pregnancy brain is the same for me as pregnancy brain, so we're gonna get right back into it. I missed you. Here we go. I want to say I did the first 3. I'm actually kind of concerned. It'll be fine. It's fine. Okay. I found a chemistry lab key in the locker. I don't remember what I was doing. I remember creepy things. Going to the gym. So the best part about this game, apparently, you can just load from any spot. I do, now that I'm in here, remember the maze runner thing. I'm not gonna go back and do that all over again. We're not doing that. Okay, so again, this is my first official video back from my hospital stay. It's been creepy. And no, it's been a couple of months here that I spent with my son and getting into the whole routine of staying home with him. I have worked since I was 14, so the idea of being a stay-at-home parent is so wild to me. It's really fulfilling, but it's a whole different mindset that you have to get into the rhythm of, the groove, if you will. So again, for the first couple of months, that's what I've been doing, is I've been finding my groove. It was a whole different learning curve, a whole different learning experience. I tend to get really pent up, antsy, if I can't do things. So I think I did experience, for the first couple of months, I did experience definitely a bit of postpartum depression. And not to, where the heck is the gym? I thought it would be on the ground floor. Not to the degree of like self-harm or anything like that. It was more or less, I think I had depression because at the time I'm so used to just being able to get up, do. Now I built my own home, me and my husband did, so the fact that I could not get up and just walk outside, I could not just randomly go inside. I couldn't welcome back. I couldn't just randomly. Was that always open? I'm sure it's fine. I can't just randomly do what I'm used to doing. And honestly, I think that's where a lot of my anxiety, depression came into play, is because I was so used to basically just doing what I want to do, what I have to do. So that's, like I said, it was a learning curve. It was a huge learning curve the first couple of months. This is what I've been doing. And thankfully, with the support of my significant other, I am back to doing what I love to do, which is this. I love to record. I love to edit videos. So I'm hoping here too that soon I'll be doing his videos as well. We definitely had a bit of a hiatus because of everything going on. So there's a little bit. Now the experience, do I have a tab? Do I have like an inventory or what do I need to do thing? I know I'm just waiting out the night, but per the experience of everything, I found it, I definitely feel it was a little bit traumatic. And let me start by explaining. I went to the hospital on Monday, the 5th of May, April, May. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really bad. Of May. I went in that Monday. I was in for just a random NST, so a non-stress test, checking, the baby's heartbeat, my blood pressure, all the fun things, right? And I didn't leave. I went to the hospital. I didn't leave. I basically walked in, and I had just had another appointment that morning. So when I did appointments, I basically filled the whole day with doctor's appointments, because if me and my husband had to drive, I didn't want to have to go 8 million different places. I just wanted to go out. Either way, I just wanted to be out one day. We only had one day together. So that was the day we did doctor's appointments. So basically we went for a stress test. I walked in, had a different appointment with my OB at the time. Everything was looking fine. I also had an ultrasound, and then I went to the stress test. So again, it was a long day. And here we are at, where is the gym? Here we are at the stress test, and I got a call from my OB. And my OB said, I know you wanted to go into this as natural as possible, which was the plan, was a natural birth. But we are seeing on your ultrasound that my placenta was a grade 4 or something like that. So it was starting to decay. So we had to make a decision. She was like, you're definitely, your baby's a little bit bigger, but I would recommend scheduling a C-section just to be on the safe side. If I still hadn't gone into labor, safe side, which I was fine with. I'm, at the end of the day, healthy birth, regardless of whichever way it happens, is fine in my book. We went through so much. I can move through the vent. Russia shut though. Can I remove it somehow? Yes, I probably need a screwdriver. Or you could kick it. So either way, however I could give birth, I didn't care as long as it was healthy. This school is not too keen on following protocol. It seems, why in the world am I receiving batches of nitric and hydrochloric acid, teaching chemistry to kids, for Christ's sake? I'm not going to be responsible for any serious injuries, so I asked the janitor to keep the acid in his locker. Ooh, acid. Acid. So that was my plan. I was like, okay, we'll do what we got to do. That's fine. I like I said, healthy birth, regardless of whichever way it happens, is fine by me. So we scheduled a C-section. Right there. While I was on the phone with her, while I was in the NST. NSTs took about an hour. Fun times. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. We'll do it. Halfway through my NST, now after I got that phone call, I received a visit from the doctor at the time. And he popped in and said, hey, here's what's going on. Now, granted, I had been seeing the nurse, I think 3 or 4 times within an hour. Typically, they don't check in on me that much. It's just they check my blood pressure, move on. Unfortunately, I was seeing them a lot. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything of it being wrong or something was happening. Ooh, I unlocked the door finally. So I just wasn't thinking anything of it. Like, they're just coming in to check on me, and they didn't say anything. I used to like this room. Too bad it's so dark. It's just a square. It's very small. Acid. So I didn't think anything of it, and the doctor pops in after like the third or fourth visit from the nurse. And third or fourth visit, you know, I'm checking my blood pressure. And basically what happened is I was starting hypertensive, I believe that's what it's called. Moving on. It's fine. It's just crying. They're fine. They're crying because of my story. They're so sad. So my blood pressure was on the rise. They asked me, you know, was I feeling okay? That was the first thing the doctor said to me, like, hey, are you feeling okay? And I was like, yeah. I don't know. It's a normal day. Like, are any vision changes, any of these problems? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And he proceeded to explain to me that my blood pressure was continuing to rise. So they had been monitoring it like 3 or 4 times, and they were like, hey, it's not going down. Can I touch this? No? Oh. And basically, those were my options. Was he said, listen, I would feel more comfortable based on everything if you stayed and we induced your labor. And I would have you know that okay, I'm basically already at the 40 week point at that point. I was basically due on the 7th, which is when I had my C-section. Crying person? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. What? Is that blood? Oh, I don't like mannequins. So he let me think about it. It definitely was an emotional hit for me because I hadn't been having like the Braxton Hicks that everyone talks about. Like, I would get cramps, and that was my version apparently of a Braxton Hicks, which I was told everybody's different. That's fine. I was okay with that. We're all different. So here I am at the hospital, and I am told to think about it. You know, go get lunch, think about what we want to do. I consulted with my husband, and I was like, you know, like, what do you think? And at the end of the day, like I said, you got to do what you got to do. Like, anything to make sure I had a healthy birth, I was okay with. So, oh my gosh. So, I decided to stay at the hospital. And I don't know by what divine intervention it was, but I had actually packed my overnight bag for me and my husband when we went that day. On the red team wants to be as far away from Jacob as possible. Anna on the blue team wants to play against Ralph. Ralph wants to play the middle position. Sarah wants to be close to Anna. John wants to be on the same team as Ralph. The loser is last. No one wants to play with her. That's really messed up and sad. So we went out, we had lunch, and basically, oh, shoot. Oh, okay, I'm committed. Basically, we came back. I was like, okay, again, we're going to do what we got to do, is what it is. Wants to play the middle position. Wants to play against Ralph. So you need to go way over here, I think. So basically 3 days of labor. I was not having like contractions the way they were monitoring me. I went through 2 different internal monitors, who is this one? Back and forth for a while. I was on the Pitocin. I was on the Pitocin on and off. My body actually got used to it, and we just stopped. cold turkey, like contracting. They were like, all right, we got to take you off of it. Then we're just going to double down. Finally got somewhere. Wednesday rolls around. It's the 7th. I had my water broken the day before, and we couldn't get his, like, they would turn him. He just would not drop into the birth canal appropriately to like fully start labor. It was a rough couple of days. And I'm not saying in pain wise, I think the contractions I had were fine. I don't know, everyone's different, right? And then all of a sudden, Wednesday rolls around, they had broken my water for about, now going on 24, almost 30 hours. And basically it was, hey, we can wait, but I'd feel more comfortable C-section. And again, I had to go through this big emotional, like hoobah. And that was because I didn't want to have a C-section. I've never had surgery before in my life, and it scared me. But thankfully, again, my husband's very supportive, and he said, you know, like I said, like, healthy baby is healthy baby, whichever way he has to come. Like, you didn't fail. Okay. And I think that was why I had so much problems, especially even after birth, is I felt like I failed with the MS, with my body. I just didn't feel like I did things properly. So it was a rough go. I will say, like, personally, the C-section went great. My husband wouldn't let me look behind the curtain, which I was a little mad about. Because, like, whenever are you going to get a chance to look at your insides? I tend to be a little bit on the macabre anyway. So I was just like, man, that would be, like, so cool if I could see my insides, like, once in a lifetime thing. Like, let's try it. And my husband's like, no, you're not doing that. But C-section went fine. And I say fine because I basically almost had to have a transfusion. I was under the knife for about an hour and a half. My doctor told me he can have it out, you know, his record was 46 seconds per complication. And I was in there for an hour and a half. So my husband looked up and he was like, hey, you know, things going great. The anesthesiologist goes, oh yeah, everything's fine. They lied to us. They say, oh no, she only lost like 300 units of blood. Like, it's okay. When I talked to my doctor after the fact, we found out that I lost 1,400. So it was crazy. And I learned a lot about my body, some MS things going on that I didn't know about, which when are you going to learn about these things unless someone cuts you open, you know? But it's okay. It's all okay. Everything turned out okay. My son is okay. In fact, he came out at 9 pounds, 2 ounces. So he's a little chunky monkey. He just broke 13 here. And we're all good. And I have to say, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm back. I'm trying to be as committed as possible. And I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what went on. It was just a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster of emotions. It was a roller coaster of feelings. So, long-winded explanation, but finally the full detail of what happened. I didn't leave for a week out of the hospital. It was a roller coaster. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it was a roller coaster ride. John's not on the same team as Ralph. No, he is. Ralph. Lucas. Let me switch you two. I don't know if it matters if they're in the middle. Uh-oh. I broke it. Kind of broke this. Oh! What? Bring it! Oh! I died because I touched the black thing. My bad. Oh, darn it! Alright, here, hold on 2 seconds. We'll be right back. I gotta get back to the... I have a bad feeling about it. Well, listen. Suck it up, Cupcake. We got things to do here. Where was that again? The janitor's closet thing? Can I move him a little closer? I don't think it's supposed to take me this long to figure out a puzzle. I really don't. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Please ignore how stupid I am. Okay, bad thing is in corner. Right there. Alright, how do I get by you, though? Oh. Am I shouldn't say that. Am I under the influence? What am I playing? Wait, why am I playing this? Okay, there we go. So we gotta get into the habit of that. There we go. You're doing it! You're doing it! Why? 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 Hey, you okay? I don't know. I'm trying to keep my head down, but they keep pestering me and... Hey, don't let it bother you. I just hate seeing people happy. As long as we have each other's backs, nothing can keep us down, right? Yeah. So... it's dark. The shed. This is where we are. We're at the shed. Okay. So I need to find a shed? Uh-oh. Wait, I came out of there, right? Right? I don't remember. Oh no, I don't remember where I came out of. Oh, hey, look, a door. Oh, hey, look, I found the shed. Feel more at ease in here? Did you hide out in here? They laughed at us again. This time during PE. Should be on a lesbian team. Why does our relationship matter so much? Mr. Lewis did nothing to stop them as usual. I hate being in the spotlight like that. Aww. Now, if I remember correctly, so she came back to figure out, like, delve deep, whatever, into the empty. Delve deep into, like, the school, and I think we had some, like, PTSD forgetful what happened moments. So we are remembering slowly about why school was so bad. Hello? Where am I gonna find gas? Oh, I don't like that I can go out here. I'm gonna get lost. Ooh, look, a fence. Staying out of sight if you're safe. The enemies? What enemies? What? What? This whole time it's been a black of fluff after me? What enemies? I am gonna get so lost. Oh, this is not good. Staying out of sight is the best option. Is there a car out here? Is there a car out here or something that I can borrow gas from? All right, oh wait, there's a shed. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Can I get... I don't see anything in there. Enemies? Oh. Can I crouch? No. Darn it. Darn it. Stay out of sight. Alright, I don't think it sees me, so I can go through that door. Nope, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Okay, I lied. Alright, there's a bad guy that way. Gas? Gas. Woo. Okay. 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 Hold on, I want to make sure there's nothing on here. Run. 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 Running. Run. Oh, can't go that way. Running. Running. Running for my life. I don't know where to go. I think I need to go through here. I don't remember. Yes, I do. Yep. Then hang a left. Yep. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I think you went the long way, but that's fine. Oh, look, a shed. Okay. That gave me goosebumps. Oh my gosh, that gave me like goosebumps. Ugh. Okay. Now what? Now what's my goal? Lights, I think? I think that started lights. Janitor's closet. Where's the janitor's closet again? Biology. Woo! Okay. I feel more ease in here too. I used to hide from everyone in here. Okay, so you were definitely getting bullied. But now what? What was the point of that? Geography room. What the heck? Oh, the barricade is gone now. Who or what destroyed the barricade? Huh, I dread to guess. I have a feeling you don't want to find out. Hello? Hello? That's the gym. Oh, this is open now. Okay. Locker. Aww. Oh, that's right, because you said they were picking on you. It became more than just friends. It was nice, but other students didn't see it that way. They were relentless. Oh, very close-minded. Key for the second floor. Hey! Hey, you! Oh, another minigame. Okay. Because you did say they were picking on you really badly. This thing? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This is giving me goosebumps. It's so simple. It's just giving me all the goosebump feels. The principal's office? Okay. Is that a thing? Oh, I found a health potion. I'm so smart. What am I running from? Oh. Is there a fighting? Do I fight? Do I fight things? Oh, that's a thing. Oh, yay, I'm so smart. I found gold. There is absolutely no punch, click, bite, grab. I don't understand! How do I fight? What? I want this thing. I have magic? I am really confused. I'm actually really confused by the minigames, actually. Because I don't know where they come into play for what I'm doing, that's all. I guess it's like my curiosity. Lock gate, maybe you can find a way to... Oh my gosh, why so many puzzles? Why? Why so many puzzles? Why? Just why? Okay. I'm so smart. Well, I think I opened the gate. Yeah, I think that that's like my only confusion so far. I understand that we are reliving a lot of darkness and things that we experienced in high school. Do get that. Oh, that's different. You're here to stop me, don't make me laugh. But what do the mini games have to do with that? I guess that's like my question. Oh, I missed because I stink at life. Poor argument? Am I dead? I'm sorry I died. The principal, I remember now, he never stood up for us. Instead of our relationship was a distraction to the other students, he said. Okay. Well, with that serious disappointment, I'm gonna leave it there. I do love that I can come back into this game at any chapter, really at any point, so it makes it really easy for me to pick up where we left off. I'm looking for everything, so it is taking me a little longer than I think this game could be played, but there's so much to explore. I don't like the outside. The outside is scary. The inside's terrifying too, but when we see you next time, I will be picking up here at chapter 5. So with that, guys, I'm happy to be back. I hope you're happy I'm back, and I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye-bye for now.